Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be breaking down everything that you missed from the Pokemon Presents trailer. Of course, we got a new game announced, Pokemon Legends ZA, taking place in the Kalos region. There's a lot of things that you might have missed though from tweets from Nintendo, also from the actual trailer itself. We're going to be breaking all of it down. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. It's trying to hit 500 likes. Leave a comment. What are your thoughts on today's announcements? Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, they haven't really given us a lot. You know, they've really just given us the title, a little bit more information about where it's set, the name of where it's set, but we don't know what the starter Pokemon are going to be. We don't know what are getting Mega Evolutions. Mega Evolutions are back, which is obviously a massive plus in my personal opinion. But there's a lot of stuff they just haven't really showed at all in this trailer. I mean, it's not even a gameplay trailer. They say that footage isn't final, so we've not actually seen any kind of gameplay of the game. So anyway, the trailer starts by saying, you know, confidential, again, not actual gameplay footage, yada yada yada. It has this kind of like behind this sort of tape thing. It's very similar to like the Legends Arceus opening where we had like the book that opened up, and this time we have like a confidential sort of kind of case with the kind of information in it and stuff like that. It does say urban redevelopment plan, so this is basically the plan to redevelop Lumiose City. So it's not kind of based as far back as Legends Arceus was in history, which was like time and time ago. It is based just before they turned the city, what it is in this game, into Lumiose. So it is still in the past. It's not like a lot of people were saying like, oh, Kalos War, stuff like that. It's definitely not that far back. AZ is probably going to be in the game, you know, he's been around for 3,000 years or whatever. But yeah, it's not set as far as Hisui is, but it is still set in the past. So I'm not sure if we're going to get any like new kind of Kalos forms or whatever. I think it's mainly just going to be to do with Mega Evolutions. But anyway, we have this leaflet thingy here, well, not even a leaflet, but it says a vision of beautiful coexistence between people and Pokemon. And then we have the plans here. Again, they are like blueprints and stuff. We have people here kind of talking. And then we have this Pikachu here that starts running. So the interesting thing about this trailer, and I don't know if anybody else is kind of like thinking the same, it might just be me, but like you follow the Pikachu in this video. Like it's not like you follow a trainer or anything. You are following the Pikachu the whole time, and we've just got the whole synchro kind of mode in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I feel like that might have been a bit of a hint towards this game. I think you're going to play as a Pokemon in different parts of this game. I think you're going to play as a trainer and a Pokemon. They are talking about a place where Pokemon and people coexist. So maybe you have like half the story as a Pokemon and then half the story as a trainer. I'm assuming it's still going to be similar to Legends and where they can attack you and stuff, because that's the whole premise of Pokemon Legends Arceus. You know, it's very much a more feral kind of situation, especially when it's saying like they live in harmony as well. So there clearly was some sort of like difference between humans and Pokemon at this time. But anyway, we follow the Pikachu here, and then it's running right. When I originally saw this, I was like, oh my god, this looks like 3D and like futuristic and stuff. But yeah, these are just the blueprints. It is actually set in the past. This has been confirmed. But as I said, we follow the Pikachu the whole way. So it's just very, very interesting that like, you know, we just got the synchro mode and now we're following Pikachu. It's something. Anyway, let's go over all of the returning Pokemon that I can see anyway. I'm sure the full list will come out very, very soon. But obviously, I'm assuming all the Generation 6 Pokemon will be in the game, even though the Pokedex isn't very big. But we do have the Pyroar and the Litleo line here. So we have those there. We also have a Floette, we have Furfrou, we also have Klefki as well, or Flabebe, whatever. Again, I don't think this is a new Furfrou form. I'm assuming we're going to get a new Furfrou form, and this is also the first time that Furfrou is going to be on the Nintendo Switch. Now, with the Elemental Monkeys, they potentially could also be on the Switch. I think they were seen in the, I can't remember the name, but there's a forest though in X and Y where you could find the Elemental Monkeys, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what's going to happen with Patrat and Watchog. I think they are just they are just the unlucky two that are probably not going to be on the Switch. But either way, that is just something to think about. Like maybe the Elemental Monkeys make a return in this as well. So yeah, we have these Pokemon here. Obviously Pikachu there. It's just kind of running. Right now here we have, I believe this is Fletchinder. It does look a little bit like Pidgeot, but I think it Pidgeotto, but I think it is Fletchinder. We do also have a Dragonair here as well, and a Horlucha. So this person isn't fishing. He's just kind of like, I don't know what he's doing. He's kind of just like, I don't know, throwing something at the Dragonair. The fact that we know that Dragonair is already in the game though, makes me think that maybe Dragonite is finally going to get a Mega Evolution. You know, all of the pseudo-legendaries, pretty much all of them have had some sort of form or Mega Evolution or some sort of like addition to their Pokemon. Dragonite is the only one that hasn't had that, which is absolutely ridiculous because it was the first ever pseudo. So the fact that it's in the game, I think that maybe Dragonite is going to get a Mega Evolution, which I'm going to be very, very happy about. I think like a lot of the Pokemon seen in this trailer have a good chance of getting a Mega Evolution because they've showcased them early before everything else. But yeah, we have Dragonair here, we have Hawlucha, we of course have Gyarados here and Magikarp. On this bridge, we have a Molga, we have Go-Go over here. We do have an Arbok as well. I'm not 100% sure what this Pokemon is down here. It's quite small. We do have Hippopotas down here as well. So that's the Gen 5 Pokemon back. We have Furfrou here with like a different kind of form. And then as well as that, I don't know what that is in the very bottom right. I think it's an Absol. It does look like an Absol. So Absol is also a Pokemon that is returning in this game. Because again, the full Pokedex isn't going to be in the game. I highly doubt it anyway. So we have them kind of there. We have Crocodile line back. We have Sylveon. We have Aegislash. We have those Pokemon back. We do also have one in the bottom left here. I can't really make out what that is. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. I'm not sure if it's an evolution or something. It's weird because they're in like these weird kind of colors and stuff. I can't make out what that is in the bottom left. It is, I don't know. It might be a Go-Go, but I don't. Oh no, it's a Furfrou, I believe. Yeah, it's a Furfrou. It's a Furfrou. Never mind. So that's Furfrou there. We have the Crocodile there. Obviously, they're attacking each other. Yada yada yada. We do have trainers kind of ordering them as well. We have the trainer here. So we do have like trainer battles in this. We have Pinsir and Heracross here. We have Bellsprout. We have Onix as well. So a lot of Pokemon returning from like the Gen 1 and Gen 2 games. We had Eevee there as well. We've got Talonflame here that we're kind of following here. Is that an Esper, I might want to say. I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. It might be an Esper. Pangoro is this. That's another Pokemon returning right there. We had another Pokemon up there as well. I don't know what that is. That's a weird... Is that a Pokemon? It looks like a Pokemon. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, though. I can't really see. Like I say, they're quite hard to distinguish. I'm assuming we'll get the full kind of roster very, very soon, especially with like pictures like this where it's really fast and it's kind of hard to tell what they are. I'm pretty sure that's a Pyro. I think that's a Crocodile. It might be a Kangaskhan. I can't really make out what it is. But this is obviously Lumiose City, Lumiose Tower. This is literally the intro to X and Y where the Fletchling flies through your window and like jumps onto you. Like, it's literally the same kind of intro with that situation. So that's kind of cool. It's a little bit of a throwback. And then we obviously have the kind of Lumiose City. So that's the trailer really. We obviously have Pokemon Legends ZA. So what's interesting about this is that like it's about Zygarde, obviously, but does that mean that Zygarde's going to get a form? We already have like what, 3 or 4 forms for Zygarde. It could get a Mega Evolution, but then is that going to rival, you know, 100% Zygarde? We might just get forms for Xerneas and Yveltal. It also explains why we didn't get any Generation 6 Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. You know, we didn't get them from Snacksworth. We haven't had them in any raids. And that's probably because we were going to get Kalos in the next gen. So that probably answers that question. The A, again, I think it might be for AZ or something like that. We're probably finally going to get AZ's Floette after all this time. You know, it's been 10 years since Kalos. And then it says releasing simultaneously worldwide in 2025. I'm hoping it's January 2025. What this means is we're not getting anything this year, really. Unless they announce something halfway through the year. But I highly doubt it. Because I feel like they would have pushed this announcement back and announced whatever would have been in 2024 in this present. So I think it's just going to be very much a drought of a year for 2024. And I hope this releases in 2025's January, just so we don't have to wait that long. But we don't have a release date, really. We don't have the starters. We don't have any new Mega Evolutions. We just know that Mega Evolution is returning. Obviously, by the end of this trailer, we do see the Mega Evolution symbol. So... yeah, I mean, it might even be the Kalos starters that are just going to be the starters. Like, we don't know. Like, it looks to be completely different to Legends Arceus in terms of, like, the timeline and everything. But, you know, it gives a chance for, like, more starters to get Mega Evolutions, you know. In a Gen 6 game, it gives, like, 8 other... Unless they do the Kalos starters, they would have 8 other generations to pick from. So it could be, like, Chikorita. It might be Pokemon that don't already have Mega Evolution, so it won't be Gen 1 or Gen 3 starters. So it could be, like, one from Gen 2... maybe one from Gen 5, and then maybe one from Gen 8, something like that. Pokemon that don't have forms, didn't have anything. So that could be the situation. But again, we just had Gen 2 in like Legends Arceus, so you know we had Gen 2 or Gen 5 in that game, and then we had what, Gen 7. So they might follow the same pattern with that. But yeah, I don't know. Like, from a personal standpoint, I don't know why they just didn't do GBA ports. Like, I'm not bothered that we're not getting anything this year if we got GBA ports. Like, I'm still not sure how to process the information that we're not getting a game this year, but we're getting... And also, Legends Zygarde as well. To address the elephant in the room, like, it was so likely we were going to get a Johto or a Unova game, especially with all the unknowns literally throughout the trailer, like, throughout the whole presents. For them to not do anything Johto is just mind-blowing. But yeah, I was very sure I was going to get something Johto or Unova. You know, Riddler Koo was tweeting loads of stuff about Unova, so I don't know what he's doing. Like, I don't know if his source is wrong or whatever. But yeah, nobody was really predicting this. I don't think I've posted any 4chan rumors going over any Legend Zygarde stuff. You know, if there has been a correct 4chan rumor, I'm sure it'll be discovered very, very soon. But yeah, like, it would have been nice to get the starters, but we'll just have to wait. I mean, hopefully we get some new information about this soon, but because we generally have nothing. And then on the website, we do have the actual name of the town and everything like that. So, starts off by saying, announcing an ambitious new entry to the Pokemon video game series, Pokemon Legends ZA, releasing simultaneously worldwide 2025. Yeah, this means that it's releasing everywhere at the same time in 2025. Some people thought that this was releasing, like, multiple games or something, but no, it's just one game. It's releasing everywhere 2025. That's the trailer. And then this is the only information we have. Like, a new adventure awaits within Lumiose City, where an urban redevelopment plan is underway to shape the city into a place that belongs to both people and Pokemon. Please look forward to seeing it for yourself. And then on the actual Japanese website, we do have the name of it. So, a new adventure begins in Lumiose City, which I guess is just... I'm assuming is what Lumiose is going to be called before it's Lumiose, because the plans are to develop Lumiose City. So I'm assuming this is just a city that it's called before Lumiose. I'm not sure, but either way, that's the only thing we really know. Like, scheduled for 2025, release, you know, sale, nothing crazy. That's all we got on, like, the Japanese website as well. So that's all that. We do also have this to go over as well. This is confirmation that it's all set in Lumiose City, which is also a bit of a red flag in my opinion. But it says, watch to see the reveal trailer for Pokemon Legends ZA, a new adventure set entirely within Lumiose City, coming to Nintendo Switch in 2025. How do they make a game entirely in Lumiose City? Like, there's no wild encounters in Lumiose City. There's one gym in Lumiose City. Like, there is such little to do in Lumiose City. Like, I know it's like a massive city in Kalos, but for it to all be set there, this is why I also think that we're going to be playing as a Pokemon as well. Because there's just not going to be enough content, you know, at all. So I don't know how they're going to base a whole game around Lumiose City. It doesn't sound very exciting from my point of view. But the fact there's new Mega Evolutions and stuff, like, I don't have a clue. We do also have Centro talking about this as well, saying the whole Pokemon Legends ZA takes place in Lumiose City. This could be Game Freak's attempt at a GTA/Cyberpunk 2077 meets Pokemon set entirely within a mega city with suburban areas, parks, lakes, etc. Especially as they mention it's their most ambitious game yet. A single big city is more than enough for a game. But at the same time, like, yeah, fair play with like GTA and Cyberpunk because you're used to that kind of stuff in those games. But with Pokemon, like, we're not used to that. Like, a single big city isn't more than enough for a big game. I completely disagree with that. I cannot see how they're going to make a full Pokemon game out of, you know, one city. Personally, I don't see it. You know, you can disagree with me or not. I just personally don't see it. We also have this as well that people were kind of talking about how, you know, this could be for the Nintendo Switch 2 as well. It very well could be, but I don't think this is confirmation of it. So we had Pokemon UK here tweeting out saying Pokemon Legends ZA, an ambitious new entry to the Pokemon video game series, will launch on Nintendo Switch systems in 2025. So people are like, oh, the Nintendo Switch 2 is probably going to come out in 2025. Does that mean that this is going to be for that? But I think what they're talking about here is the Switch Lite, the Switch OLED, and stuff like that. I don't think they're talking about like the Nintendo Switch 2. It very well could come out for the Switch 2. You know, we don't have a release date. We just know 2025. It could be out November 2025. You know, we could get absolutely nothing for the next like year and a half or year and whatever. And then it comes out for the Nintendo Switch and the Switch 2 in November 2025. And then obviously in 2026, we get Gen 10 announcement, and that's for Switch 2. That could be what they are doing, but I don't know, man. Oh, God. I don't know. And then obviously, as well as that, Pokemon Pocket was also announced today. Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. Experience the fun of collecting Pokemon trading card games, TCG cards with Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket, an upcoming game for iOS and Android devices from Creatures Inc., the original developers of the Pokemon TCG and Dana, or DENA Co. Limited. In this game, you will be able to open 2 booster packs every day at no cost. You can collect digital cards featuring nostalgic artwork from the past, as well as brand new cards that are exclusive to the Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. Be on the lookout for new immersive cards, which will make you feel as though you've leapt into the world of Pokemon cards illustration. It does look really good. I'm a big fan of it. Like, you can do like simplified TCG battles, you can collect, trade, battle, like I say, you can open packs. Like, it is very much up my street. I just hope it's not like super pay to win, but it sounds like it's going to be. Because you're obviously going to be able to buy packs and stuff. But yeah, I wasn't really expecting it, but it is something cool. But this is the only new thing we're getting in 2024 for Pokemon, so it's kind of have to slap, otherwise people are going to be a little bit pissed. So yeah, there's like I say, there's going to be a lot of discussion about this over the next few days. We'll definitely go over some stuff. Like, there'll probably be more stuff that I've missed in today's video, but there is so little information about this game that, you know, like, we don't really know where to begin. Like I say, Riddler-Coup, we don't really know what's happening with there. He's got a lot of stuff wrong. He's posting so much Gen 5 stuff, and we got nothing from that. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see, but hopefully I've covered something that you may have missed in today's video. If you did enjoy it, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It does really help out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we covered in today's video. What are your thoughts on Pokemon Legends ZA? Are you excited for it, or are you just not happy we're getting nothing this year? Also, what starter Pokemon do you want there to be in this game? And also, what Mega Evolutions would you like to see in Pokemon Legends ZA? But either way, that's going to be everything from me. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.